Everything on the line tonight as we get ready for Game 6. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports as the playoffs march on. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing is White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. You look at Boston, they find themselves in a pickle here. On the road, facing elimination, this will be a gut check.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, this is the kind of game where you look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, let's get back to who we are. The things that made them the favorite in this series are what they have to lean on tonight to send this to a Game 7.
Here's Bridges. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Outside Porzingis. He drops it from range.
Well, when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Brown. Anunoby for 3. New York no good that time either. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Pass to Hart. Tatum pulls it in.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Porzingis against Towns. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Brunson finds Anunoby. Drills it from deep.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
Celtics lead.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Holiday. White against Bridges. Right side Porzingis. Unable to get that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Over Holiday. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. And that ties it up.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Tatum with it. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum passes to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Towns against Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by White. Outside Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Here's Hart. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Brown, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
It's Brown on the wing. Porzingis for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Towns down low. Defended by Porzingis. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Shoots over White. Bridges misses. Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. Finished off the break. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far. Holiday against Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. Bridges against White. From the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And New York shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. High post Towns. Bridges with it. He's guarded by White. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Bridges hits them both. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Tatum. An easy 2 on the layup. Tatum's got 6.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we've got the perfect team now. Your Knicks Semifinals squad.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 2. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges against White. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Hart from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And here's Holiday. Back to White. Outside Holiday from 15 feet away. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Now here's Brunson. No made baskets yet. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And here are the Knicks now. 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Brown. Hart from long range.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Brown inside. Brunson defending. Brown can't hit. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Towns outside. Bridges outside. Porzingis against Hart. Towns on a screen. Puts it up. Hart can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Robinson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Nice shot selection from Porzingis that time, looking to fire.
Brunson against Holiday. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Brunson. Towns a screen on White. To the inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Pass to Brown. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for New York. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Knicks trail by 4. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
The Celtics have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Here's Pritchard. 5 to shoot. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. McBride covers. Left side, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson with it. Now here's Robinson. Pulls it. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Pritchard, pass to Brown. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
1:35 left in the first quarter here. Towns outside. To the paint. Now here's Hart, guarded closely. Here's Brunson. The layup misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
It's Brown on the wing. McBride covers. Brown inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
Boston shooting their first free throws here tonight. One misses.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 4. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McBride. And a miss there on the triple. Well, the Celtics shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. There's Tatum with the 3. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 9 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
McBride passes to Robinson. Three-pointer, Bridges. The shot, no good. With 1 on the clock. The shot comes out. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Celtics lead by 7. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Outside Payne. Tatum against Achua. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Had too much room given to Campaign. He recognized it.
Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. The fader. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Bridges outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Pritchard. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Count it.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now McBride, still without a bucket. Pass to Robinson. Now Payne. McBride with it. Screen by Robinson. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hauser sends it home from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hauser from downtown. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Achua with it. Bridges finds Robinson. And here's Bridges. He has 7. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Achua gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Pritchard. The lead is 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That three's off the mark. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Up top, Bridges. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum against Achua. On the wing, Tatum. He's got 11. Over Achua. Tatum can't hit. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Now McBride. Takes it inside. No good. That would have tied it. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Shireman. Down low. Robinson with a steal. Outside Payne. Now here's McBride. Achua finds Payne. Here's McBride. And again, the Knicks missing. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum to end the drought. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Payne. Robinson passes to Achua. Horford against Robinson. And here's Payne outside. Knocks it down from distance. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Payne learning to shoot more threes, timely threes later on in his career.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Payne. Bridges outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Sam Hauser. First personal foul. First team foul.
New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Inside. Here's Brown. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Achua. Tatum with a steal. Outside Holiday. Now here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson against Holiday. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Brown inside. Achua's there. Tatum looking it over. Over Anunoby. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Brunson. Pass to Achua. Towns right side. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
Now here's Holiday. a screen. And the shot goes in.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. And that puts the D in a tough spot.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Brunson. Some solid defense from Holiday.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
White finds Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's gotten so good with that pump fake. Brown, just a pro at drawing defenders up in the air.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Like everyone watching. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. You have the camera on there.
Holiday against Brunson. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Towns against Porzingis to halt the run, and the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride.
Mikal Bridges.
Here's White. Outside Holiday. Bridges against White. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's Brown on the wing. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so it's New York with it. Bridges passes to Towns. Pass to Brunson. From the line, just 5 to shoot, and it's Cornette with a rebound. 7-point differential. White for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Hart. Bridges against White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bridges hits them both. Boston on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Brown for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Hart passes to Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. That one misses.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Holiday.
And so many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J. Anunoby's got 6.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. White, good.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Bridges against White. Bridges passes to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Holiday with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops a first. Good on both. Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again. Here's Brown.
56-48.
Fires from way outside. Doesn't go that time. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Boston out in front, up by 8. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan at court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody, and in this crucial Game 6, there's some second-half work to be done for the New York Knicks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, with a chance to close out the series at home, you know they're feeling the pressure in this one, Kenny.
Yeah, if they can't get it done in 6, Game 7 will not be in their favor. This is their best chance.
A rowdy hometown crowd, if they can't close a deal, they do not deserve to even advance to the next round.
Big fella laying down the gauntlet. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
Boston leading by 8. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Hard up top. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Tatum. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on White. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Tatum drills the 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now Brown. He's got 11. Pass to Porzingis. Brown with a screen. Brunson against Holiday. There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside Hart. Can they get it? Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. High post Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porzingis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Towns has got 11 points.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Give it up right now for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Holiday. Brown, a screen on Brunson. Holiday passes to Tatum. Offensive board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Towns. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Now here's Tatum. Given 20, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
And so it's New York with it, down by 15. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson a screen on White. Bridges right side. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. Bridges misses. Boston leading by 15. Pass to White. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Brown.
One of the most versatile defenders in the game, OG Anunoby.
Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. Shot on the wing. New York again can't hit.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Outside Holiday. Tatum against Hart. Tatum shot is good. Tatum's got 22 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Hart. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Knicks trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Here they are, your Knicks squad. Get loud and let him hear it. He's turning your It's the ball, and he'll send one your way.
Richards checked in for White. Here's Towns. He's got 11. Hart finds Anunoby. They set the pick. Six on the shot clock. Towns outside. And that one's on target from the wing. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Brown scanning the floor. Here's Pritchard. Good D by Brunson. Knicks trail by 17. Up top, Bridges. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Celtics lead by 14. Here's Pritchard. 7 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Fires the three. And Brown is good for three. Brown's got 18.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Bridges outside. Towns outside. Fires for three. Drains the triple. He's got 16.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Hart. And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Brunson, a screen on Tatum. Towns down low. Hounded by Tatum. They get it again. Out to Bridges. From deep. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Hart against Brown. Tatum, a screen on Hart. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And both free throws good for Brown. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Driving in. No good. A bit long that time.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Brown. Give him 23. Holiday with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. 4 on the clock. Horford passes to Brown. Boston, no good that time either. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. Driving inside, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Towns, and it's McBride in for Hart. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Wide open. Horford pulls it in.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Bridges. Horford passes to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Horford. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night. Now here's Bridges. 18 points for him. Down low. Here's Robinson. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there and drawing fouls.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Payne's checked in for Brunson. No good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 15. Here's Hauser over Payne. Hauser can't get it to go. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to McBride. Fires the three. Counted from distance. McBride's got 6 points.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. JB off the bounce. And yep, it's good. Brown's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
52 seconds left in the third. Bridges left side. And that one's good.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Here's Pritchard. He has 7. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 28.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside, Brown. From outside the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Boston out in front, up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
And when the defense is lacking, Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all. And his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the 2.
Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Here's Cornett. Robinson defending. Tatum against Anunoby. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Payne. He's closely guarded. Pass to Anunoby. Towns with the ball. Back to Anunoby. To the left side wing. Left side McBride. The steal. Here's Hauser. Here's Cornett, defended by Payne. Puts up the 8-footer. Cornett can't hit. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Payne. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. And here's McBride. Anunoby finds Payne. Lets it fly. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half. Well, the Knicks shooting the rock well at 46%. Payne, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Payne. Screen by Robinson. The shot by Payne, no good. Boston leading by 18. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tatum inside. Anunoby covering. Back to Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Payne. No one covering. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Towns outside. Got it.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
97-78.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard, no good. Knicks trail by 19. Outside McBride. Pass to Payne. Now here's Towns. The 3 is up. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
97-81.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Payne. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Celtics lead by 15. Tatum with it. To the paint. Cornette with the bucket.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time. Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
And New York has possession. Outside Payne. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And here's Tatum. McBride covers. Tatum can't hit. Knicks trail by 17. Payne, the pass to Anunoby.
Well, not only is he fast, he's very strong. So stopping Anunoby, it's not always easy.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
And he makes both free throws. And Boston has possession. The lead is 15. Anunoby against Brown. Left side Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Brunson passes to Hart. Achua with a screen. Hart against Tatum. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Holiday. New York again can't hit. Celtics lead by 17. Right side Tatum. Outside Holiday. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Hart. Back to Holiday. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls.
I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. And both free throws good for Hart.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Holiday passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Brunson surveys. Towns. It's good on the putback.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Boston leading by 13. Outside Tatum. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 16 in the second half.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Hart. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Holiday. Now here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. With the fadeaway. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. White's got assist number 7 tonight. Bridges against White. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to Brunson. Over Holiday. Brunson missing again.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Nice move. And some solid defense from Towns. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's an 18-point game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Well, I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston leading by 17. Here's White. Blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
Hart finds Bridges. White against Brunson. Going inside. And Porzingis with the block. Now Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Three-pointer, Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Holiday passes to Brown. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Outside Hart. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart was flying down the lane.
Boston leading by 16. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. And here's Brown. Over on Anunoby. Brown, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And what an effort to pull off Game 6. Things are looking rosy right now for the Celtics.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
This series has already been such a nail-biter, and now they've managed to force a Game 7. You have to applaud the grit they showed out there tonight.
Yeah, they really proved they're in this to win it all. And now they've got a little bit of forward momentum on their side. Should be a very entertaining Game 7.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Jason Tatum.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Now here's Brunson. And it's all from three-point range. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum passes to White. The shot from the low post is good. Brunson against Holiday. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Taking a look at Boston. There's just one goal for him, Greg, and one goal only. Get this series to a Game 7.
And after everything they've accomplished this season, it would be a crushing blow if it comes to an end tonight. But if they can get out of here with the win, everything will be in their favor in Game 7.
They'll have the momentum for sure. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges against White. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Anunoby is screen on Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Porzingis against Anunoby. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Brunson scanning the floor. Left side, Towns. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brown finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Driving in. No good that time. Some solid defense from Hart. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Now, here's Bridges. New York needs to get off a shot. And Towns gets it to go.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Brown feeling it out a bit. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum's shot is off.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. On defense, the Knicks. Outside, Tatum. Over Hart. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
Pass to Hart. White against Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. That three off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Towns with the steal. Here's Hart. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Celtics trail by 5. Now here is Holiday. No scoring in this one. Brown outside. Back to Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. 4 on the clock from downtown. And that's good. Kristaps Porzingis for 3. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Towns against Porzingis. Towns, the pass to Hart. Over Tatum. They get it again. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 4. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. Anunoby against Brown. Here's Towns. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Over Hart. Tatum's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Anunoby, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Porzingis against Anunoby. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Boston shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. That one misses.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Brunson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson for the 3. Good, it is. This goes to Towns.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Outside, Tatum. Back to Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, here is Robinson to the middle. Here's Towns. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Holiday against Brunson. Here's Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 9.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
There's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over us.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Hart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Horford with the screen on Brunson. Outside, Horford. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Brown outside. And they double up Brown. Horford with the screen on Hart. Here's Pritchard. Horford finds Brown. Over McBride. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Knicks lead 29-22.
Celtics trail by 7. Pick by Horford. On the wing, Brown. Defended by McBride. And here's Tatum for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
New York's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Brunson a screen on Brown. Outside, Towns. And another 3 for New York.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one misses for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges checked in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Celtics making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. And here's Payne. Lets it go with a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payne passes to Robinson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Luke Cornett.
Celtics trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hauser. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Towns sets the pick for Payne. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Knicks lead by 8. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
New York leading by 8 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2-guard. Now, here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
First one falls for him.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Celtics trail by 9. Down low, Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Achua. To Payne. Bridges outside. The shot's good. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
McBride finds Payne. New York moving the ball around. McBride with the ball. Al Horford with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. And it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Now McBride.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Pass to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Tatum. He's got 17. Outside, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. No good from outside.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Payne. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the paint. Stolen. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Horford with it. Here's Hauser. Defended by McBride. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
With the step back, Payne. Horford with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Pritchard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Payne looking around. Boston grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That free throw, no good. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. And he's good on the second. McBride with the ball. Still scoreless. Outside, Towns. Back to McBride. Bridges against Holiday. Towns down low. Bridges for three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run right now. That bucket in no time at all. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Brown is checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Anunoby finds Brunson. Now Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brown. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. And that one's on target from the wing. Brunson's got 10.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
And Holiday kicks to White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson, has proven he can knock these in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. That one is no good. Celtics leading by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Holiday finds Brown. 5 to shoot. Wide, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, Anunoby, guarded by Holiday. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. To the wing on the left. Brunson outside. Takes the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Brown, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's McBride. Light covering. Pass to Towns. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Towns has got 19 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Back to White. White setting the pick for Holiday. Inside from 7, and it's White getting it to go. White's got 5 now.
But Drew Holiday is just so solid in the 2-man action. You see it on display there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready, everyone. You see your name on the screen, and you show up for the best move. Let's go.
Checked in for Jason Tatum.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to McBride. Brunson, a screen on White. To the left side wing. Towns for three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in the defense.
Brunson against Holiday. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. White's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
McBride bounce pass. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. New York has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
The Knicks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. Free throw good. Hart. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And Hart drops them both. Boston leading by 3. And here's White. 8 points for him. Pass to Cornette. Now here's White. Clock at 4. Spins. Shoots over Bridges. And it's White missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
The kick out to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Outside, Towns. It's good. This game is all even. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brown outside. Back to White. This ball movement by Boston. Down low. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's to Porzingis. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
56-54.
Here's White. 10 points for him. Here's Cornette. Holiday looking over the floor. White against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. White inside. He's against Bridges. White, good. White's got 12 in the game.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Now here's Brunson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson against Holiday. 17-foot shot on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Brown outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, basketball fans. Halfway through this Game 6, and so far it's been a good one for the Boston Celtics.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Knicks trail by 4. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. There's Tatum's range on display.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And here is Hart. Bridges outside. Towns high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Porzingis. Misses off the right iron. Celtics leading by 7. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside, Towns. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Anunoby
against Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And that one falls for Tatum. Both shots good from the stripe. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges got 6.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside Holiday. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Celtics have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he hits the first of 3.
What you love about Drew Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Hart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. And here is Bridges. Light covering. 5 on the clock. Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Good on the bucket. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Knicks trail by 10. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Tatum against Hart. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Brunson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. Count it, number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Holiday. Brunson with some nice D. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And the shot goes in. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Brunson against Holiday. And the shot goes down. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
And so here is New York. Bridges outside. 7-foot shot. And again, it's New York.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And White kicks to Tatum. Back to White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And that one falls for White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And both free throws good for White. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges outside. Hart finds Brunson. Here's Bridges. Porzingis with the block. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. It's Hart on the wing. 6 points for him. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Towns.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Tatum down low. Defended by Hart. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brunson a screen on Tatum. Pass to Bridges. The 10-footer. And again, it's New York.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Get ready for Boston. It's your Knicks breakers and crew.
Robinson's checked in for New York. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. Celtics leading by 5. There's the pick. Tatum on the wing. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Towns dishes to Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. One shot.
And that one misses.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Now, Brunson following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And the dunk by Towns.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by New York. Back to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum from deep. Can't get it to drop. His fifth miss. He's made 10 of 15. The kick out to Towns. Back to Hart. Bridges against Holiday. Bridges misses. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum at the elbow. Over Hart. Tatum no good. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. To the inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his third basket of the night right there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday against Bridges. Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And he makes the first. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 4. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Horford the pass to Tatum. Using his size inside.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
A tight game here in New York. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Tatum. Towns dishes to Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics leading by 4. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Hey fans, we want to get loud. And we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7-back squad.
Making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And Holiday kicks to Horford. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Lock at 6. Pass to Hauser. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Brunson's got 15 points.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Off target from outside. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Hart, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Holiday with it. Hart covering. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Celtics shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here he goes. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. To the paint. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
1:06 left in the third. Brown against Hart. Brown kicks to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Offline with his three.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Brunson outside. Shakes him. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. For three. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Now Brunson. 17 points in the game. Takes the 13-footer. That one doesn't go. With 1 on the clock, doesn't go for it. The third quarter comes to a close. The Celtics out in front, up 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. On the floor for Boston, Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in a point. Good on the 13-footer.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 36.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Taking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beat you in so many different ways.
Yeah, for the Knicks, they're shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Robinson with it. Now, Anunoby. It's picked off. Here's Hauser, defended by McBride. And the basket by Hauser.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Payne with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Anunoby against Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's McBride. Towns for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 39.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half. He's showing signs here, but he's still got the flow in the second.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Hayden Pritchard at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Boston making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Holiday. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Here's Pritchard. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, McBride. And McBride drops them both. Boston leading by 5. The 3 from Tatum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 39.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Now here's Payne. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
At the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Towns drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Towns with the steal. Pass to Hart. Now McBride. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Payne. Hart with the screen for Payne. Here's Towns. 2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 46 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
Second half, no foul. Third team. Sam Hauser at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So for the Knicks, Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And he sinks the second.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Tatum against Hart. Pass to Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Holiday against Bridges. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And it's Towns missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Horford with the screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got 14 points now in the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Hart finds Brunson. Anunoby left side. Here's Towns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Over Towns. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Now, here's Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns against Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Hart. Towns looking it over. Robinson a screen on Tatum. Towns the bounce pass. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. On the wing, Brown. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 44.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Towns in the corner. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Boston leading by 4. And here's Brown. And here is Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Outside, Towns. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Hart with a screen on Tatum. Launches a 3. Brunson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Tatum down low. Towns on him. Pritchard passes to Brown. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 7.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Now here's Brunson. Puts it up from 17. That one falls. Brunson's got 13 points in the second half. Outside Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson with it. Outside Robinson. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time for KnicksGame. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Derek White's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Brunson's got 26 points.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Tatum. The first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Tatum against Hart. Brown outside. Back to White. And White slams it in.
He is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson takes off. Brunson on the foul. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now here is Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. Here's White. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Celtics.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one heck of a Game 7.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, at center, at 7 feet, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
Everything on the line tonight as we get ready for Game 6. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports as the playoffs march on. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. Inside. Tries again. And it's Brunson missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
The kick out to White. Tatum against Hart. Lets it fly. Oh, nice shot by Tatum.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the middle. Here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Bridges outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Drops in the three.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside White. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Tatum. Towns with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Brunson. Towns, a screen on Porzingis. And here's Brunson from the arc. Not going to go that time. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Boston out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Knicks trail by 3. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Tatum. He's got 5. Craig with a screen. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Horford gets it done inside.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Achua with a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Tries it from 16. Another one falls for Boston. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for McBride, and Brunson is subbed in for Payne. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A minute 42 left in the second period. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Achua with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. So it's Boston now. They trail by one. Pass to Porzingis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 3. Jacks up a 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by White. Holiday's gotten his second bucket.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for two there inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Towns, right side. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Bridges. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? It smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
You guys are making me hungry. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Here's Brunson. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
So it's Boston now. It's a one-point game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. 13 feet out. Hart can't hit.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. And here's Hart. Puts up a three. And again, New York with the triple. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On the court, it's your Mike Squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. this notion of if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Pure from three-point range. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Tatum against Hart. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Tatum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
One minute left in the third. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart. Brunson taking his time here. Brunson driving. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. 13 feet out. Another one falls for Boston.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shot to stop the run. And it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Tatum against Hart. And here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum from long range hits the three-pointer. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. Holiday passes to White. Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Holiday against Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Knicks trail by 11. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. On defense, the Celtics. Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Tatum. From behind the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson against Holiday. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Hart with a screen on White. Fires away from way outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 9. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Brown, a screen on Hart.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
First free throw is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson with it. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Outside White. Tatum against Hart. Clock at 4. 4-3. And it's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Holiday hits them both.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Denied by Tatum. Another shot. Pass to Dadier. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three. Gets the three to fall. So it's Boston now. They lead by 11.
Celtics lead 40-29.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.